my fellow citizens of the 7th universe. My name is PlayerTwo, if you wish to be specific, and welcome to a little bit of a different video than what I normally do on this channel. Now, this is kind of more of a more serious note of what I'm going to be talking about today, because this is actually kind of a big deal. So, listen up. The title says kind of it all, but not particularly, so please channel in and listen to what's going on. So, what people, if you have not been out of the loop recently, or maybe you just didn't realize it was gone, Pokemon Brick Bronze is officially gone from Roblox. Like, currently, right now, I'm going to be looking up Pokemon on the Roblox site, and Pokemon Brick Bronze is nowhere to be seen. Even if you go onto the games tab, usually Brick Bronze would be like the #1 game, or at least like, you know, in the top 5 usually. It is not even there. It is completely gone, which is huge, because this is like one of the first times that, like, you know, a game for just being called something got taken down. I don't think anything with Pokemon Brick Bronze, like, I don't think anything was going on with it. Like, there was no bad things happening. I didn't play too much of it because I'm more into the Dragon Ball stuff, so unfortunately I didn't get too much to play on it. But from what I saw, there was nothing bad about it. People were just having fun playing with Pokemon. But you know what's been going on with Nintendo, and they've been taking down a lot of different Pokemon-like games because it says Pokemon and it's about their game. I mean, you've seen it with Pixelmon, like back in December. That got taken down. And a lot of other fan-made Pokemon games that, you know, were just like, you know, they're just running off of donations. They weren't even making any money off of the game, like, particularly. It was all a free game, MMOs, but they all got taken down because Nintendo said, don't do it, or we're going to file legal action against your game. I'm assuming that's probably what they did with Roblox as well, which is why they took down the game. Now, this wouldn't be as bad as, like, that is extremely bad, but it wouldn't be as bad as you would think until what I'm going to be saying right now. A lot of other games currently are at risk for this, because I don't know what the take that Roblox is going to be doing to this. They might take action to many different games, like games that you really, really, really like maybe like even Dragon Ball Final Stand, because as the word Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z in the title, it could be taken down because of that. Even games like the Naruto games, like, if you know Naruto or Nindo RPG Beyond, you know, like the Naruto game that just came out that everybody's been playing recently, they are taking a little bit of a backseat action now because of this. They're actually they announced on their Twitter just saying that they are going to be going back into their story mode, which they're currently still making. They're going back in their story mode and renaming some of the characters, as well changing hairstyles and removing hairstyles that are very like the anime. Now, they're just doing this because they're scared that they're going to get taken down next, and I don't blame them. I mean, when it comes to Roblox games, there really hasn't been that much, you know, say in the matter. There hasn't been, like, Roblox has never said, hey, you can't make a game on this. Literally, you could just make a game on anything you like. As long as it's good and as long as it's, you know, family friendly, you can make a game about it. I mean, as it is, if I go straight onto the main website over here, like, you see Jailbreak, you see Phantom Forces, you see Counterblocks, Roblox Offensive, you see Bloxburg, you see a lot of these different games that are kind of based on other games themselves. That's one thing about Roblox, is that a lot of the things is that they're based around games that they love. I mean, that's how you're able to... Roblox is a system where you become creative. This is where a lot of different game creators first start. I mean, think of, like, the people who made... they're making Naruto Nindo RPG Beyond. They've been doing this for so long, and they... like, ever since, like, the first game they make, you've seen just how far they've gone. They've gone all over the place. It's actually beautiful just how much work they've put into their game. and just to see how much like that has developed. I mean, you see like all the Dragon Ball games. Think of like the time like when Flaming Path first came out, and now think of Final Stand. Like, look how much like the community has evolved, how the creators have evolved. It's been absolutely crazy. But now, unfortunately, with this thing, our games, our favorite games, might be in jeopardy. So this isn't a good thing. But by that said, there is a way to make sure that your game doesn't get hit by this, and that is like either changing up the titles, changing up what's in the game. Like maybe you don't have anything that's like, you know, associated particularly with the show or what it's about, but like, you know, around it. Say like, you know, you've got like Super Saiyan or something like that in a game, and you're scared that because of that, Super Saiyan is going to be taken down. You could call it something else and make it look like a Super Saiyan form. You could call it like, you know, Super Form 1 or something like that, and say like, you know, that's Super Saiyan 1, but it's called Super Form. You could say something like that, or, you know, you could change up the hair, you could change up the color of it. There's plenty of stuff you could do. I mean, eventually you go so far from it, all of a sudden your game's not even based on anything. All of a sudden you have your own creative mindset. That's just like, you know, it started off of a show, and all of a sudden you have a game that's completely different. Like, that's one thing that could be done. But, like, as well, a lot of people are just very, very scared right now of what's been going on, because I kind of knew that, as much as I didn't want to, I kind of knew that Pokemon Brick Bronze was going to get removed, because, like, what's been going on with other games, like with Pixelmon and all the fan-made Pokemon games, those got taken down. I'm actually surprised Pokemon Brick Bronze on Roblox lasted as long as it did. And now think of like now I feel like really bad now for all the people who used to play that game. This, like, one of their favorite games ever is gone. And think of all as well, like from my point on perspective, think of all the your favorite content creators who used to play Brick Bronze all the time. Now all of a sudden, they don't have that game anymore. They have to find something else to do. Or maybe wait for another version of Brick Bronze to come out. Maybe the creator will do something different with the game. Maybe you'll have something that's similar to it, but have their own like custom like characters and stuff like that. That's possible. I mean, you see how there's plenty of games out there that have like a Pokemon aspect to it, but it's not actually Pokemon. I mean, when you think about it, Pokemon's just a turn-based strategy game where you find monsters in the world, and you capture them to have them fight for you. There's a lot of different stuff. I mean, you could even say that Persona has that same type of style. It's turn-based. You fight monsters, and you can control them. You can make them as your own personas. Like, that is basically the same idea as Pokemon, just like, you know, a completely different aspect to it. But it is pretty similar. So there could be like a different game on here that's very like Brick Bronze, that's very like your other Pokemon games, but eventually they're just like, you know, normal games. That could be one thing. So I don't want to like make this video like too long, because I mean, it's just an announcement saying that, like, you know, our anime games are in jeopardy right now on Roblox. And it is really sad to think that, you know, the stuff that we love, the stuff that you come to, not just my channel, but plenty of other channels out there for, all of a sudden it might be a tiny bit more in jeopardy because of what's been going on. Brick Bronze might be the first game to go offline currently, but it might not be the last too. There might be a lot more that's going on. It just depends on what Roblox decides to do. I don't know what they're going to be doing. I don't know if that's it, if they're just going to leave it just to the Pokemon games. I don't know if they're going to expand onto other games, other series such as Dragon Ball or Naruto or One Piece or Fairy Tail or any other game that's based off of series. I don't know if they're going to be doing that, or it's just like you have to have your own unique name, your own unique title. I don't know what their current plans are for that, but like, it's really scary to think about it. I'm going to try my best to just, like, you know, from my point of perspective, I'm just going to keep going with what I do and try to, like, you know, keep doing what I love doing, keep doing what you guys love seeing me do, and maybe here and there expand onto a couple other things just to, like, you know, broaden out there, because that's definitely, this is actually kind of a little bit scary. I'm getting like a little bit of a sweat going on right now because I'm actually a little bit terrified of what could happen with Roblox. I think though, as long as everything plays out well, I think we'll be okay. But unfortunately, I just feel bad for the creator of Brick Bronze. I do feel you, my man. I really do. But at the same time, this isn't the first time Nintendo has done this. And I'm actually surprised it took so long to actually get over to the Roblox side. But it finally did. It finally did. So this is a terrifying thing. But all I can say right now is make sure you support your favorite games more than you currently do, because you never know. Maybe one day all this stuff could be gone. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jeopardize anything, but all of a sudden this stuff can be gone, and I don't want it to. I really do love the anime community on Roblox. I don't want it to go. I really don't. But I think on that note, everybody, I'm going to say thank you guys for joining me once again. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think is going to be happening, because I know I'm scared, and I know you are too, because I know you love your anime Roblox games, and I don't want them to be gone. I don't. But there's a bigger chance now that it might happen. But on that note, everybody, I'm going to be saying thank you guys for joining me once again, and I will be seeing you later.